You've worked with quarterbacks absolutely everywhere you've been, and you just gave voice to the value of Ryan Tannehill and the value that this franchise places in him. So it's interesting that in this day and age where we're seeing more and more roughing the passer calls than ever before, based on the new emphasis on a rule about placing body weight onto a quarterback, that it appears you are the first head coach in the NFL to have a player blow out his knee attempting to not put a body weight on top of a coach. And William Hayes, I wonder what goes through your mind when you see that, Coach.
Well, I didn't know it at the time. We really didn't know. It was a very odd way that he came down. And at first, I don't think anybody was thinking ACL. And, when we finally got the MRI and all that stuff back and found out about it, that was heartbreaking for us, because he's one of our leaders. He's one of those guys that does all the dirty work and doesn't look for any kind of the glory or praise. He does it quietly, and guys respect him. And he was really one of, probably our main, run stopper, and he has been since he's been here. And he brought an element to our defense that, we'll miss. And, we're going to have the next man up mentality, which everybody knows. But it's still a hard pill to swallow, losing a guy like that.
Well, and the manner in which you lost him, though, do you think this rule needs to be changed on the spot? It seems like everybody's going to start getting together in the competition committee to discuss it. Would you be up for this rule being changed, at least in terms of the emphasis?
It's hard for me to say one way or the other, Rich, because I don't know all everything that's happened. When you're in the middle of the season, you don't see everything, and you don't hear everything, because you're kind of in a bomb shelter almost. So I know it's unfortunate what happened to our guy. Just really, really stings. I didn't really realize that's what he was trying to do when it happened, and when I found out afterwards, that was frustrating for me to hear. I appreciate that he was trying to do the right thing and play by the rules, and I just hate losing a guy like that over something that probably could have been avoided.
What if I paid your fine, Coach? What if I paid your fine?
No, I'm good. I don't need to. I'm not looking to anger anybody. It was frustrating that happened, and when it's a guy that's key to your defense, and we lost a few guys that during that game, so it's a tough one to reason with.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.